So David, your new role as CEO of AIMIA, can you tell us a little bit about some of the newer things that are going on?
Absolutely, and firstly, thank you for getting me the gig at Harvey Nash. Got me the whole thing. Yeah, AIMIA is a really exciting organisation. 21 years representing digital industry. What we've identified as missing at the moment is a hub. So there's physical hubs, but we're actually in the process of building the world's largest digital hub. Yep. Where practitioners from developers all the way through to corporates can actually get together, collaborate, connect, and actually solve problems, share best practices, get guidelines, all those sorts of areas, which is often really hard to actually bring together in one space.
And where did this idea come from?
Really simply, we just asked our members, and we asked our corporate members and also corporates that wanted to be members or that we wanted to be members, what's AIMIA right now for you, and what should AIMIA be in the future? And it came up across the board that was one of the areas, is how do we actually connect, how do we network in our busy lives, and that's where we sort of said, well, we're the Digital Industry Association, why isn't there actually a virtual hub that does that? So that's what we've been designing for the last couple of months.
Brilliant, sounds very exciting. And is there any other sort of insights you can share with us? You clearly have a really unique view across the local digital industry. So is there any other sort of themes that you're feeling?
Yeah, I think the biggest theme for Australia is acceleration. I think there's, from meeting with government, meeting with industry, meeting with the practitioners that are building this, Australia's really in a unique position. We're probably slightly more efficient with our dollars in terms of what we build and how efficiently we build things than potentially somewhere like the US. But what we're not doing is accelerating forward fast enough. So we've got the right talent, we've got the right desire, but we're letting things like employee share schemes get in the road. We're letting those sorts of things get in the road rather than just getting on board, throwing some money behind it, collaborating together. They're the two biggest areas. Investment and collaboration is what builds a strong digital economy.
And what sort of practical things can we be doing? Clearly it's quite a complex issue, but are there things that all of us can be doing to contribute?
I think it's nights like tonight. Networking is a big component to digital. There's a real desire by digital people to actually share their knowledge and collect more knowledge. I think anything we can do in that space is fantastic. More importantly, I think it's about big business investing. Yes. And then the third component to it is it's about startups. And I know you've got Pollenizer here tonight, is about investing in the right way. So I think we're now getting some funds in. Everyone sort of says there's not enough funding in this market. There are big funds, whether it be Telstra, whether it be Optus, whether it be Pollenizer, these guys have a lot of money. I think the perspective that our investors have is it has to win. First time, every time. And that's the big difference between the US. The US, they're working on 1 in 10. They're actually having a bit more of a punt. So for the investors out there, that's, I think, where we need to just not change the amount of money they're putting in, but change their perspective of this is going to turn money around in 1 year, 2 years. And if we look at our successes, car sales, REA, Freelancer, these guys have taken 10 years to be the behemoths they've become now. So I think that you've got to take sort of more of a speculative but also a longer term investment strategy. Yeah.
And we just need to shout about it when things are
good. And shout about it and get on with it, And I think ESS is a really interesting thing, is the government, both sides of government agree there should be employee share schemes the same as they have in the UK and the US. And we've been talking about it for 12 months. We'll probably still be talking about this in 12 months. And we've just got to get on with it. We just don't have the investment we should have.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, David.
Thanks, Bridget.